Andy, what's up, baby?
Much credit that we have to give to both contests. Look at that cut there that Inoue suffered so early on, and to come back was amazing. And for Donaire, you know,
Let me tell y'all why. Donaire
what a warrior! I mean, it was incredible.
helped
He was always
Inoue.
always looked dangerous.
Why Donaire
not past
helped
the
Inoue.
halfway stage. I had Inoue up one and Donaire on the ascendancy, looking very good.
Leapfrog many of the big
showing
names.
his class, showing his worth, showing why he's one of the best pound for pound fighters.
And in my opinion,
it was honestly
leapfrogs
amazing
Lomachenko.
stuff. Hats off to both guys. That was
When you look at his
incredible.
resume,
Well, we saw his younger brother.
Oh,
Takuma Inoue,
all of y'all was
against
messing with whatchamacallit that
He
night.
learned a lot of world level lessons tonight.
all y'all was
Takuma
messing with
Inoue,
my
if he
girl,
comes through this,
picking with my girl and
when he
everything.
stays on, yeah,
And
a
so
great
I ended up
debt
speaking
of
to her on
gratitude
Instagram. I'm
for
like, look,
the
man, I don't know why they was
lessons
picking
no
with you.
doubt he has taught him tonight.
I'm gonna take all their riches away, and I gave her
That's all that
the
was
rich.
lacking in the resume of Inoue was experience, and what he
I was like, they gonna be
learned
pissed off at me.
this evening
They're like,
will be
fuck Myron.
valuable. You
That's
cannot
okay.
buy this. You know,
That's
all
okay.
well and
Y'all
good
gonna get
putting
him back.
bums on seats.
Y'all gonna get him back right now.
But that
Chris
12
T.I.
rounds right there against a four-weight world champion. will
Just
go
be on your job, Andy.
hold him
Why you run after the fight, though? Why did you run during the fight
tremendous.
after that 6th, 9th round?
Both great champions, both
This-
great guys. Great
Watch the fight
athletes in
again.
sport, and you see there, that's why this is the greatest sport in the world. Look at that. You
My
know, two guys go to a
opinion
war,
has not
12
changed.
rounds and then embrace each other like that. That's why I love this sport.
But the overall opinion of this boy Inoue, Naoya Inoue has changed.
This year.
And he is fighter of the year. For what he's accomplished through the World Boxing Super Series, it's top 3. Definitely top 5. Right now, top 5. Ranked above Lomachenko. Yep.
114, 113 for your winner of the coveted Muhammad Ali Trophy and the IBF and WBA Ring Magazine Bantamweight Champion.
And he say, no thank you, WBC.
Still undefeated.
I'm gonna leave that at that. Hands down, bro. Between that, Triple G, Devenchenko, yeah, very narrow margin separating them. You can, I said in the joint, you can leapfrog. I mean, put them. Shit was amazing, bro. Shit was awesome. And what I want Muggs to understand, hold up. Okay, yeah, you got your rich, Mr. Two Hands. Well, I want people to understand how this fight did
It is the best Japanese boxer
so much more for Inoue
Japanese Boxing Association president. Boxing.
than it did so much more for Inoue than a blowout would have. It did so much more for Inoue than a blowout would have. And this is why. It showed he could fight through adversity. It showed he could fight through adversity. It showed he had focus, discipline, composure to go along with the crazy amount of talent that he has. A 26 Inoue, I'm not going to say is a 26-year-old Inoue, this kid right here, he showed it all. He could shake up a little bit on his defense. He could tighten up on the defense. But far as punch selection, punch repertoire, freaking footwork. I mean, he is a freaking monster. Technique, everything, bro. He picking punches beautifully. He was picking punches beautifully. Know when to throw them. His control of distance so he doesn't smother his punches. His punch accuracy was almost amazing. He's He's probably one of the most accurate punchers. He remind me right now, real talk, bro. He remind me of a Pretty Boy Floyd. He remind me of a Pretty Boy Floyd. Just not as good defensively as a Pretty Boy Floyd was. But everything else, he damn near got it. He's almost at that pretty little bit later. At 26, Pretty Boy Floyd was a monster and fighting some monsters. And so what I'm saying is, he had the opportunity to fight a true monster in Nonito, a warrior, a champion Nonito Donaire that pushed him. And it made him look better overall. Can take a wonderful punch. And after a while, after that first right hand, he recovered quite quick. And that's what made his composure. He didn't start going all crazy. He did a little bit. That's the first time, the only time in the fight, after he took that right hand in the 9th round, where he started grabbing. And when you've never seen him grab before. You never see Inoue try to tie up. He tried to tie up in that 9th round after that right. And then, but he didn't try to ridiculously tie up. He didn't try to tie up to the point where it's, you know, it was so obvious. It was 3 times he tried to tie up because he was hurt. Boy was hurt. And Nonito Donaire actually let him off the hook. And why Nonito had to leave him off the hook? Because Nonito Donaire had to respect his power. Because he hurt Nonito Donaire in that 5th round. Really good with a right. So Donaire couldn't just go in there and swing wildly on this young freaking monster, because he had to respect this monster's punch accuracy, his technique, and his power as well. It was an amazing fight. In this fight, my issue with everybody was, he has a great chin movement, good solid jab, and a killer punch. What more does a boxer need? Not much more. Has chin footwork, hand speed, defense power, and ever urgent situation. He had the IQ. He jumped 3 classes. He jumped 3 classes in 3 fights, bro. That's why I gave him the fight of the year. He gets fight of the year. He's boxer of the year. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm trying to get Andy, it seemed like 90% of the boxing world thought he was going to blast through Inoue. I mean, blast through Nonito Donaire. Brandon Ivy, peace and pugilism. Peace and pugilism to everybody in the ring. My bad, I almost forgot my motto. That is Boxing Logics United's motto. Carry that to the world, but say that's Boxing Logics, Myron Magnus shit. Peace and pugilism. Bro, a tough fight like this did so much more for him. A tough fight like this, which what it was, okay? Coco won, peace and pugilism, made him better. A blowout is not going to make him any better. A blowout is not going to make him better. This war that he was in with Nonito Donaire and him getting hurt, and he didn't just get hurt after watching it again, he didn't just get hurt in that 9th round. He got hurt before that, which was the 4th when he got cut. That was a hell of a left hook that he ate that caused the cut. He got hurt right there too. And he got hurt when he was about to try to put Nonito out. He was trying to get Nonito out of there after that body blow, and that dropped Nonito, and Nonito caught him again with a left hook that stopped him in his tracks. He ate it well though. He ate it well, but he had to back the fuck up, because as soon as he took that left, I was watch it again. You watch Japanese and everybody on the side, because they thought he was about to finish Donaire, get him out of there. Donaire said, clip. That motherfucker said, oh. Motherfucking Japanese like, oh my God, back the fuck up. Japanese, everybody on the side like, oh no, back up off of him. Don't get too wild in a way, okay? Don't get too wild. I knew he wouldn't blast through him. I knew Donaire would give it as good as he took. That's why Chocolatito ducked in a way years ago. Hey, without a doubt. Hey, bro, all I'm saying is, look, all of y'all was wrong. 90% of the boxing world was wrong. And my thing is, why, again, you don't have to make these crazy, stupid predictions just to boost up a young fighter of the future, you know what I mean, about how much, well, he would destroy a great fighter of the past who still has some left. And Donaire proved that. Donaire it happened perfectly for me. I picked, like everybody said, I picked Inoue, like everybody, just to remember, I picked Inoue to win. I said 55-45 Inoue. It came out right, but I was like, don't have to like say he gonna blow Nonito out of the water, because you need tough competitive fights like this. If you keep saying Inoue gonna blast him out, knock out 6-9, Inoue's gonna do this and do that, that's not gonna draw a wider range of boxing fans to boxing. That's not gonna make people want to tune in to every fight, because you don't program in their mind that it's gonna be a blowout. It's going to be a quick knockout. Do you understand what I'm saying? That hurts boxing. It's my point. That hurts boxing. Don't denigrate every fighter, especially the ones who don't deserve it. Don't denigrate them. Deserve it like Donaire, who've done great things in his past. Don't say like he's going to blow through them and all that. Then you're going to turn people away from the boxing. You're like, well, I ain't going to watch it because this is what the average fan going to say. Well, they say Inoue going to blow it out. You know what I mean? I ain't going to watch it. I'll watch the replay. So that's going to hurt the ratings of the fight that day. Right. Nonito he proved he was legit. So why say, oh, Inoue's going to blow him out? I know maybe, and a lot of you probably believe that. But Donaire proves you wrong. So I would just like for y'all to say, give Donaire his props. Say, damn, Donaire, you know what? He showed a lot more, that he had a lot more than we thought he had. And that's what I was trying to create, the balance before the fight and create the balance during the fight. I think my blow-by-blow was pretty good. I think I made the fight. And now, if you watch everybody's video, you know what I mean, what everybody's saying around the world, they're saying it was a fight of the year. Well, guess what? If Inoue blew the boy out, would it be a fight of the year? No. No. Get that through y'all heads. If Inoue blew him out like y'all said, it would have hurt boxing more than help it. You know what I'm saying? So if Inoue blew Donaire out, like all of y'all said, like Victor Penn, like my brother Andy, like my brother Victor Penn, saying this was going to be a washout, it would not have been a fight of the year then. But now you have a fight of the year. Now everybody in the boxing world is saying it's a fight of the year. And guess what that does? Bring more spotlight onto Inoue and show the world more what he's capable of. Not only his great boxing technique, skills, abilities, and all that, but show that he has courage, show he has discipline, show he is a fighting spirit, and he just will not give in, back down, and he's going to take it. He can fight through everything. So this tough fight did better for Inoue, than a blowout would have did better. And I want to get that through your brains. That's all I'm trying to say. You're going to hurt boxing by, you're killing the, I hope you understand what I'm saying. You're killing the anticipation for the fight. If you're going to say Inoue is going to just blow through a great champion like Nonito Donaire, you killed it. If by y'all saying that, posting that, saying that way before the fight, because everybody thought Inoue was going to blast this fight out, right? Everybody thought it. Everybody was saying it. I watched Sporting Icons joint afterward. Like he said, everybody thought Inoue was going to make good of him. But guess what? Guess what y'all did by doing that? You made less people want to go get up at 5 in the morning. You made less Americans want to get up at 5 in the morning and watch that fight in real time. Do you understand? A lot of you don't, because you just want to build, you know what I mean, or ride the bandwagon and saying this guy is a monster, boom, boom, boom. I get it. That's good. That's good when he's fighting talent that is not as good as him. But when he's fighting talent that's damn near close to his, no, you're all wrong with that. You want to build those fights up. It's bad enough in the sport right now. Listen to me, and I'm gonna answer all y'all. I don't know why people slept on doing it. They want to build this kid up. He already had his contract with Top Rank before this shit was over, probably. You know what I mean? And so we knew that. So it's about building up this mythical figure, you know what I mean? And like he can't be untouched, like he's untouchable. But that's not going to keep or gravitate the fans to the sport. You have to build other stars. You know what I'm saying? Like they always said, you got to have a dance partner for the ratings, right? In order for boxing to get great ratings, and like your pay-per-views, even on the app, to get people to want to sign up to the app, you have to build up the dance partner as well as the favorite. B-Space, Peace and Pugilism. You have to build up the dance partner as well, great as well, along with the favorite great of the future. But build up the past. Don't shit on, you know what I mean, the boxers that will soon be of the yesteryear. To build up the boxers that's for the future. That's my piece. And if you don't see the logic in that, okay, then y'all are fanboys. You just want to keep building up, man. And y'all missing the point. Y'all just don't see it. Y'all don't see business, how the shit that's hurting boxing, I think, the way I'm seeing it. And I'm shutting up. I'm going to shut up. My prediction was, and let me go back, brothers, my bad. Johnny M, yeah, Nonito's legit. He's super legit. So that's why I don't talk about Inoue's going to blow him out. If you say, look, it will make Inoue look really, really even better if you say, yo, Inoue's going to fight his biggest test yet in Nonito Donaire. You know what I mean? And if you blow it up like this fight's going to be a nail biter and it's going to go 12 rounds and then Inoue actually blows him out, then that makes Inoue even looks better too. Like, god damn, this is supposed to be a great fight. But then people going to be like, certain people going to catch on. It's like, oh shit, they just boosting the shit up. They're being unrealistic about how close a fight would get, and they boosting it up, and actually this guy, Inoue, was way better than Donaire. But we know that wasn't true. But you keep it a balance of the praise you get. Even if, keep the balance of the, you know, the guy who isn't favorite, keep it up there to keep the anticipation and, you know what I mean, want for the fans to want to see this fight, to keep it on the edge. They're like, oh shit, this is going to be a great fight. But everybody's saying Inoue was going to blow him out, then people is not going to think it's going to be a great fight. You know what I'm saying? I know you understand what I'm saying. Some of y'all want to be stubborn, but it's all good. Rocky Morgan, Peace and Pugilism. We got to remember Inoue has been fighting all champions since his 6th fight. Man, it was an amazing fight. And as far as the best and skill, yes, the best this year. He's the best of the year. I give him Fighter of the Year. And he showed it. And you know what really gets him? That fucking fight right there. And people can see him get hurt and fight through it, fight through adversity. And guess what? It makes people want to fight more through their life. It made people like, damn, he was hurt. He almost went down, but he got back up. And then Donaire, hurt, went down, got back up. You know what I'm saying? That's what made the fight amazing, bro. Inoue came out a better boxer fighting Donaire. Yes, he did. Inoue now signed to Top Rank. Boom. You know what I mean? It made Inoue better now. It taught Inoue something about himself. You know what I mean? That he probably already knew he had, but everybody was saying Inoue had some questions. You know what I mean? They were saying, you know, we have to see how he is in adversity. He got that. Donaire gave him that. Respect to Donaire. Inoue signed with Top Rank. Do you think they're trying to make Inoue Lomachenko fight? Hell no. Hell no. I mean, who knows? But Inoue eventually going to go up. But as he go up, guess what? Some of his advantages, he will have the speed advantage, but some of his advantages then narrows down. Because he going to fight younger fighters that's hitting their prime that's just as good as Donaire. Inoue has much better skill set than Nonito Donaire. Inoue has an overall not way better, but a lot better skill set than Nonito Donaire. Imagine if this was a 30-year-old Nonito Donaire versus Inoue though. What if you had Nonito Donaire at 30 fighting your boy in that fight? That fight would be even more competitive. then that would have been a toss-up, maybe. You know what I mean? Because, I mean, Donaire wouldn't have lost as much of his speed over that time. Donaire's lost some speed. You know what I mean? But Inoue is overall more talent than Donaire. More well put together package. He has, you know what I mean, a little bit of everything. Salute P6. I don't know why people slept on Donaire. That means they never followed Inoue career. Remember how that Kimona fight went? That was a slugfest. Yeah. You know what I mean? My prediction was it would go the distance because Nonito is no joke. He has age, but he has experience. Yeah, experience counts for a lot, and that's my whole point. Inoue got tested and passed. He passed with flying colors. He passed with flying colors. B Space, salute 6. Salute to you. Peace and pugilism to you, sir. I wish he would have signed to Matchroom. It made more sense unless Inoue is chasing Loma for Japanese showdown. Well, Loma ain't Japanese. But I get what you're saying. A pound for pound showdown. Inoue going to have 2 more fights in the U.S. and then in Japan. He is a huge superstar. Yeah, Japan, big time. And fill out the arenas. He's big. Can't disagree with you. Inoue is a beast. Absolutely, Deanna. I understand, but I wasn't shitting on Donaire, WBC. Yeah, Victor. And nobody said, you know, but they are shitting on him if you think Inoue is going to get him out of there in a knockout, and that the fight ain't even going to go the whole, like, at least 6 or 7 or 8 rounds. That's shitting on Donaire indirectly. Because you say Inoue is so much far advanced than him. And that's my point. It's going to hurt boxing. You know what I mean? Get what I'm saying. It's going to hurt boxing if you keep making it seem like certain fighters going to blow out. You know what I mean? A fighter who has earned his, you know what I mean, credentials. It's going to hurt boxing. It's going to hurt people's anticipation who want to go see the fights, which that's going to hurt subs. You know what I mean? That's going to hurt people getting the app. That's going to hurt the potential of people buying the pay-per-view. You know what I mean? Because they're going to say, well, I just watched the replay. I just watched it on YouTube. You feel me? So you have to give it balance, even when you bigging up a fight, and then let the fighter go ahead and win. My blow-by-blow, I thought I did good, because if anybody who wasn't watching the fight was hearing me, was thinking like, oh shit, this shit is back and forth. You feel me? And if you keep the scorecards close, then like, oh shit, you know what I mean? I think my blow-by-blow is one of the best blow-by-blows I did, because I was giving each fighter their props. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't want Donaire to win. I picked Inoue to win. I wanted to be the most competitive fight it could be. That's what I wanted it to be. The most competitive fight it could be. And it was. And still, punch output, Inoue won. Inoue won a punch output. He won a lot. Nonito just had the X factor, and that was that power, the size, but that shit didn't even bother Inoue. You know what I'm saying? Inoue is a young Pac-Man with better intangibles. Inoue in his prime at 30, 33 is going to be scary. You goddamn right. You know what I'm saying? But there's going to be other fighters in there like, okay, let's get it. You know what I mean? He's going to be scary, but there's so many other fighters. And this is the point I'm trying to get, Mr. Two Hands. There's going to be so many fighters right now in 3 or 4 years that's going to be scary. You feel me? That make for more competitive fights. You know what I'm saying? That keeps people like, oh shit, I may want to get this app. I may want to get this app to see this fight then. Because we know Inoue is a monster, and they saying this other dude is a monster. And they say this is going to be a nail-biting fight. You know what I mean? From beginning to end. You know what I mean? But I think when you make the early predictions, like somebody's going to blow somebody out too soon in a fight, whatever, that's going to take people away from the sport. Deanna, this is the power of the WBSS. Shame it wasn't around years ago. I think the WBSS is one of the best things for boxing. The WB World Boxing Super Series should be done in should be done in America, big time. The WBSS need to be brought here, for real. We need that shit here. And all the big names, you know what I mean? Top of their division, in there, in that bitch. Real talk. and that'll shut everybody up. We need it for the freaking, we need the WBSS for in America because the WBSS has more international fighters in there. We need a shit here in America for the Americas. Yes, we need it for middleweight and super middleweight. That's exactly what I was about to say, Victor Penn. Victor Penn, so that's why don't be upset if I get on you because you my G. But I'm going to be like, nah, Vic, stop it. We don't have to agree all the time. We ain't supposed to agree all the time. That's not what my format is for. I'm going to be a little, you know what I mean, on my shit. You know what I mean? I'm going to be like, nah, I might put my foot like, nah, bro, cut that bullshit out. But you right. That's my point. I was about to come out. We need in America. You said it. We need one in the middleweight and super middleweight right now. Real talk. Because so we on the same way. The piece two hands in a way is pound for pound. You goddamn right. I put him over Lomachenko. His record's better. If you put Inoue record by Lomachenko, people are going to be like, he has all the same credentials. People are going to be like, well, this guy 14-1. This guy's 19-0, 16 knockouts. This guy's 14-1. This guy has titles in 3 different weight divisions. This guy has titles in 3 different weight divisions. This guy has a better knockout percentage than Lomachenko. Inoue looked just as dominant in his fights as Lomachenko has. And Lomachenko has looked less dominant lately. Inoue, if you are from the outside looking in and you're not don't care for either side and want to just call it down the middle, people going to put Inoue's resume by Lomachenko's resume and going to usually, if they don't know these guys from a can of paint, and people going to say, put their resumes, you look at them on paper, you put their resumes beside each other on paper and look at them, and you don't have no favoritism or no bias to either one, or don't care for either one, or barely know either one, you're gonna look at Inoue and say he's pound for pound. You're gonna look at it just like that. Put the rhetoric aside, put the propaganda aside. You're just gonna look at the record and say Inoue's better than Lomachenko. So he jumps Lomachenko on my pound for pound list. Yeah. What if they had a WBSS in Vegas? And the Caesars involved in it? Because Caesars used to have all the great joints. Yeah, 3, even though they're different, but they can work it out. A WBSS in Vegas. Okay? And you can make it go through quicker. You can have the super middleweight and the middleweight at the same time and have the fights at the Caesar, fights at the MGM, and fights at the Luxor or the Mirage or whatever. And y'all, if they work through those joints, they'll have, man, you know how many motherfuckers would be in Vegas? It'd be great for all of them. And all the top 8 fighters, champions and all in there, it'd be the WBSS Undisputed Tournament. Because it's a fight for undisputed champions of the world. That shit would blow out for boxing. The WBSS Undisputed Tournament, that's how you create undisputed. A WBSS Undisputed Championship. And then we can nick that shit right there. Yeah, and then he's still, it's still too much of a weight difference. It's too much of a weight difference. If they're going to fight anytime soon, it's going to have to be a catch weight. Am I right? This boy just fought for fucking 118. Loma's fighting at motherfucking 135 right now, right? It's going to have to be a catch weight. Toby Bartley, peace and pugilism. Terrell Knox, peace and pugilism. WBSS and welterweight and heavyweight will answer a lot of questions. Yes, sir. Oh, WBSS Undisputed. It would be the WBSS Undisputed Championship. Because that's what we're going for. Hit the like button, beautiful spirits. I appreciate you. Man, look. All I'm saying is, Inoue is top 3 pound for pound. Crawford, Inoue, Lomachenko. I give him that for y'all. I give him that for you Lomo fans. Crawford. I like picking with y'all. Inoue, but these were two first legit. Lomachenko, who else? Who else right now? Canelo 5. And whoever you want to put number 4, but it's somebody else at the head that I want to put. And let me tell you, Terrell Knox. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was biting my nails when they was debating ending it because I watched Usyk in the first season. Yeah, Usyk. Yes, Usyk definitely. Y'all already know Usyk is on my pound for pound. Yes, but the thing is now, Usyk definitely pound for pound. But people, Usyk is now a heavyweight. The pound for pound. Understand the creation for the pound for pound was fighting the pound for pound best fighter outside of the heavyweight division. So Usyk is up there because he's been undisputed. Yeah. But yeah, Haney's about to be up in there. They just don't have the signature wins. I want to see Haney. I want to see Shakur Stevenson, Haney, Tank, Loma, all those cats. I want to see him in the World Boxing Super Series. Comey, Teofimo Lopez. I want to see him all in this World Boxing Super Series undisputed. Can you fucking imagine? Ryan Garcia, no. He has some way to go. Put Ryan Garcia in there. Yeah, let's put Ryan Garcia in the WBSS for undisputed. All those names circling 130 and 135. Yes, let's put Ryan Garcia. That will be fire. That tournament alone will bring boxing back on a surge. It will bring back, you just need to build that shit up and do it. But the whole boxing world, do you imagine every YouTuber, every content creator, ESPN, DAZN, and Fox are all going to be promoting that tournament. Am I lying? They will all be promoting that tournament, which would make that, the UFC wouldn't dare put something up against that tournament. With all those names, the UFC would like, Dana White was like, no, we're going to pass. We ain't going to compete with that. That will put Dana White back. Real talk. Haney is great, but I can't see him beating Loma, and I ain't no Loma fanboy. I can see him beating Loma. I can see him. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we're doing wrong, Deano 84. We got to stop saying. We got to make these fights highly anticipated. I can see Haney definitely beating Loma. And I'm not just saying that. But I can see Loma winning that. I can see where Loma has the advantages in winning that match. And I can see where Haney has the advantages in winning it too. If we want to bring boxing back to where the prominent level it was, we have to build up both fighters. Joshua said it best. And if you're a Joshua fan, Joshua's speaking real though. Haney will win versus Tank and Loma, but they will be hard fights to win. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about, Victor. Now you get what I'm saying. And if we make this reverberate through the whole boxing world, you know what I'm saying? The fights that need to be, you know what I mean, looked upon that way. I'm not talking about Loma versus Joe Schmo, Haney versus Joe Schmo. Stop building those fights up like they're supposed to be this shit. And build up the fights and give the proper respect. You know what I mean? And no matter who stable you for. But a stable could say, yeah, our boy going against Haney. We got Loma. We got our boy Lomachenko winning. But we know Loma's going to be in a hell of a fight. That's how the verbiage has to be for this. You know what I'm saying? Speaking, just put yourself in the shoes. Gamboa is 37, but Gamboa can give Tank that business. The thing is, Gamboa is just chinny. But the speed, the ability, Gamboa being Gamboa got that business. You know what I mean? Tank, I don't think Tank, but Gamboa is 37 years old. So let's put that there. He's supposedly 37 years old. Yeah, but pounded him through the mat. Pounded him through the mat. What do you mean? Boxing doesn't have the promotion anymore. This is where it's lacking. Exactly. The proper promotion. These motherfucking promoters is getting lazy. They're lazy as hell right now, man. And I'm not saying no name. Suleiman, Peace and Pugilism. That fight was fight of the year. I give it number 2. I get it actually could be number 1. But Derevyanchenko, Triple G, Inoue, Donaire, my top 2 fights of the year. Far as technique, ability, clear shots being landed, drama, they had it, bro. They had it. You know what I mean? Porter, Spence after that. Porter, Spence third. Yeah, but pounded him. Yeah. But he hit the boom, that motherfucker went flat. Looked like a goddamn Cuban pancake for a minute. And got back up, but he got back up and did what to Bud? He hurt his ass. He rocked Bud with that fucking right hand. And Bud was like, motherfucker going to the corner. See, that's where it had to get. And Bud eventually stopped him, but he hurt Bud in that motherfucking fight. That was visibly. You know what I mean? But, and man, that shit was crazy. Haney takes it. Yeah, I can see the way Haney takes it. I can see Lomachenko taking it. You know what I'm saying? I can see Shakur like, hold up. Don't forget about me with a swift-ass defense and fucking reflexes and banging somebody out. Derevyanchenko, Triple G was a hell of a fight. Off topic, but the ref in the Inoue versus Donaire fight was amazing. Great refereeing. He did great for most of the fight. He did something odd in that fight, though. And I'm not talking about the count. I'm talking about when, I guess, he wanted to protect Donaire. But he did not get involved hardly at all. The referee, you almost forgot a referee was in a fight. Victor Penn, what I'm talking about is when motherfucking Inoue hit that motherfucker, referee did something wise, but it could be look funny. And what that was is when he hit him with that body blow, and Nonito Donaire turned his back. He turned his back away. You know what I'm saying? And motherfucker started, you know what I mean? He started doing he did a little, you know what I mean, run around. He said, it was just like this. That motherfucker took that motherfucker, said, oh, and he did like this. And I think that's what made the referee, like, he bumped in front of Inoue, and was protecting Nonito Donaire because he probably didn't want Nonito Donaire to take no back. You got to put yourself in a position. We don't want to see no more fighters. We don't want to see no more tragic events in the sport of boxing, okay? Put yourself, you know what I mean? Now, that wasn't, the count seemed like it was like Nonito Donaire, real talk, got like between 9 or 10. I watched the count today, Victor Penn. So I see where he was going at. But it seemed like he said, from our standpoint, we can't see where he was doing this. And it looked like he did like 9, and then Donaire, boom. So he jumped up on the 9th count that I saw. But Nonito Donaire knew he was hurt, and he did the right thing. He went to the knee. It's not like he was asking for more time. He the motherfucker like, oh. And Inoue was about to jump on him, but he turned his back. He was evidently hurt. Obviously hurt, and the referee jumped in front of Inoue and pushed him to the corner. Then Nonito just went down. That was, look, it was, I don't call that a save. We've seen a lot of referees do a lot more suspect things in the past, but that wasn't suspect. The referee was great. You thought, how often did you see the referee even in the picture? I seen him like 1, 2 times. But these guys, the beautiful thing about this fight, it was no tie-ups hardly. These motherfuckers kept their distance. How often did you see them tie each other up? Hardly never. They were just banging. Peace and pugilism. Arsenal FC, peace and pugilism. DC3, peace and pugilism. He was supposed to let him punch until he went down, then counted to 13 and let him get up on 10. That could be, I mean, yeah. When I watched it, yeah, he could have punched and let him go down. But when you turn his back the way he did, you know what I'm saying? I didn't see no count to no fucking 13. You say he was supposed to what? He was supposed to count to 13? He was supposed to let him punch until he went down. I give you that. But when Nonito turned, I can see where you see that at. But when Nonito completely turned his back, it was visibly, you know what I mean, hurt. He eventually went down on his own. And then the referee started counting. But we see so much other bullshit in the sport of boxing with referees. You really gonna make a big fuss over that joint? You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. It's some stuff you can let slip. You know what I mean? It was some things, and that's why it didn't grab me like that. It's some things you can let slip. It's like, because we've seen some atrocious refereeing in the sport of boxing. That referee, besides that one thing, did that referee do an excellent job, Victor? You're champ boxer, peace and pugilism, sir. Nail don't allow holding. But guess what? Nonito never tried to hold him. Naoya tried to hold Nonito Donaire in that 9th round. Did Naoya try to tie up Nonito 3 different times after he took that right hand that hurt him badly? Yeah, he did. So, but his pride, he's like one of those fighters who don't like to hold, and that's great. That's great. Liver shot have a delayed reaction, but hurt like hell. It was a delay. And that motherfucker turned around like, oh shit. It was just, the referee did an amazing job, just like my boy said. The referee did a great job because he hardly ever got involved. And you know what? The type of fight that they fought didn't need a referee to get involved that much. And so, thank you, whoever that referee's name, respect to him for not trying to be overbearing and control the fight. And just letting this fight play out naturally for the most part. He was great and that was late in the fight. That was 11th. So up to that fight, he didn't hardly do anything. And that's why give that referee a thumbs up. And we like to see him more. And hopefully he's the same way in all the rest of the fights. Until, depends on, I believe that. I'm shut up. Inoue got exposed, in my opinion. 40-year-old Donaire caught him with flush so many times because Inoue don't move his head and lacks defensive responsibility. Those are the only things Inoue, I agree with you, needs to work on. His defensive responsibility. And Donaire hurt him quite a few times or stopped him in his tracks. Inoue had to respect his power. But did he fucking get exposed? Hell no. Hell no. What? Yes, he got exposed. What got exposed is, as well as the boy got fighting heart. What was exposed of Inoue, what we didn't see, was his grit, dude. Respect, his grit. His grit was exposed. And how much of it that he has, which is a lot. He has a lot of grit. He is tough. Are you going to say, Terrell Knox, you going to say Inoue isn't tough? He has heart, bro. He had heart. And peace and pugilism to you, Terrell Knox. Great comment. Running Reb 91. It was a natural instinct to protect the fighter, but he did alter the potential outcome by stopping the action. That's right. So let him do the job. He protected the fighter, especially when he turned his back like that. A referee is supposed to do that. He turned his back. A referee is supposed to jump in the middle. So that the referee did his job. But don't make it seem like the referee saved Donaire or whatever. That's not good. That's not good. You know what I mean? Like, say what you have to say, and then I get what you're saying, though. Running Reb, great comment. Johnny M. Terrell Knox, that's why he gained more experience after fighting Nonito. He's a work in progress. Yeah, he's 26, a little work in progress, but I'm going to tell you one thing. The shit he got working will progress him way, way, way far into the sport. He has a lot more shit working with him as far as fundamentals, technique, and skill than a lot of fighters here. Real talk. He a bad boy. He a bad boy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. But he took Nonito's shit. He took the best, hardest, flushest punches from Nonito and kept coming. So, man, you just gotta give him grit and toughness. He never, because why? Because he never faced that before. He never faced that before like this. And guess what? He kept coming. So, you know what I mean? That made him even look better. You know what I mean? Let's big them all up. And it made Donaire look better and prove that Donaire, probably at 118, can still got some future. Got a few more fights, but not too many. And if this was to be a rematch, I know there are no rematches in WBSS, but this fight was so good, they could have an immediate rematch. You know what I'm saying? And that fight would be great too. I think that fight would be great. Great for ratings. Great for ratings. And put that shit on, put this fight on ESPN, the rematch, on the ESPN app. That shit would be great for ratings because of everybody's hoopla over the first match that we saw yesterday. Inoue ability to swim in deep waters was exposed. Yes. Great way, Suleiman. Great comment. He showed he could swim in deep waters. Great comment, Suleiman. Johnny M, great comments. Peace and pugilism to everybody, man. Y'all motherfuckers are the shit. This is a great boxing talk, and this is what we need, man. And I don't like, y'all know I like to type. That's why I need to set up the StreamYard. When I set up the StreamYard, or like what DT3 Magnet's gonna get, want some of y'all coming in and talking, man. Because I like to hear what y'all have to say, not so y'all don't have to just be typing and shit and all of that. I like that y'all get in and really speak and say what you have, and then we just go ahead and talk about it. It doesn't have to be a debate. It could be just a great boxing discussion. You know what I'm saying? It don't have to be a debate. A great boxing discussion. And that's what boxing needs. You know what I'm saying? That'll be balance. Not showing no great favoritism this way or that way. That's what we need. That's what we need to build the sport back up. Canelo versus Saunders, I want to see it. I want to see that shit. And Saunders, if he vacates the belt and say, I'm going up to 175, what is Canelo going to do? I was talking about that yesterday. We as boxing fans want to see the best fights. That's it. And we got to boost them up like that. You know what I mean? And the fight yesterday was the best fight of the year. Top 2, bro. I was so, you know what I mean? I was just, you know what I mean? If you listen to the blow by blow I did, man, up to that fight, man, I was just like, you can hear my enthusiasm watching the fight. I was just like loving this shit. I was loving this shit. Did you see Teddy Atlas's reaction to the Canelo Kovalev delay and fight? Yeah. He was very hurt about the delay started. And he said we submitted, boxing in a way submitted to the UFC. And I wanted to do a video on that. I wanted to do a video talking about that. Hearing what he had to say and then me chime in because he was ever so true and real, man. He was ever correct. Man, I just think the shit was just amazing, man. Hit the like button, beautiful spirits. I appreciate you, man. Can I get up to 20? But that shit, man, this shit was just an amazing fight, bro. Jack, peace and pugilism, sir. Yeah. Man, the fight was just freaking amazing, man. I mean, Inoue is everything they said he was. And that's why I'm calling him Fight of the Year. He went 3-0, 2 knockouts, 1 Fight of the Year. In the WBSS, right? He went 3-0 WBSS. 3-0. 2 dynamic knockouts that show his wonderful ability. It separates him from the pack. And then a fight with a champion in Donaire that showed his grit, heart, and he could fight through adversity. Man, he's Fighter of the Year. Y'all see the title? Inoue, Naoya Inoue, Boxer of the Year. Hands down. And he's going to get it. Watch. He's going to get Fighter of the Year. I guarantee you. I'm just telling you guys the future. It don't matter what's going to happen in the Joshua fight. Ruiz ain't going to get it, and Ruiz Jr. ain't going to get it. Lomo ain't going to get it. Nobody going to get it. And the fact that he signed with Top Rank, y'all know I'm on this shit. I'm on this shit before. They're like, call me Max Stradamus. Watch Inoue become the fighter, be the fighter of the year, Ring Magazine. And whoever, ESPN, fighter of the year. He going to be fighter of the year across the board. Watch. I'm predicting it already. Fight and fighter of the year. Victor Penn, Peace and Pugilism. Great comment. You damn right. Coron Brad, we just said yes. We need a WBSS Undisputed Championship in boxing right here in every division in the world. We need that shit. We need this. What shows you what's going on in boxing right now shows you the different weight division joint, that having a championship in different weight division ain't going to do it. We need an undisputed champion. Right now, boxing needs undisputed champions more than ever right now. Nostra Magnus, that's right. Right now, do you see how important an undisputed champion is needed in boxing right now? Because it will kill the confusion. Undisputed, it's too much confusion in boxing right now. Boxing needs an undisputed champion in every division right now. Right now. It really does, bro. And they don't need no franchise champion, none of that shit. They need a motherfucker having all the belts and him fighting all the great oncomers coming to him. And then guess what? He come in a great war, he loses, then you have a great rematch. But we need undisputed champions right now to help the sport start surging again. We need one face, one name for every division, and all the great fighters aiming for that motherfucker. And the anticipation can build back up. Terrell Knox, Errol Spencer's fighter of the year, in my opinion, beating Shaw Porter in a unification match. Terrell Knox, Peace and Pugilism. I know, I don't see that in no way, shape, form, in no fashion. Errol Spence fighter of the year. But, hey, man, respect that comment. But no way. He's not even in the, if anybody, no. Nah. Because many people thought Spence lost versus Porter. The major consensus think Porter won that fight. So, even Teddy Atlas said that. Everybody said that. So, Spence can't get fighter of the year. You know what I'm saying? Canelo will be fighter of the year. Through the politics, yeah, they might give it. But, you know what? In Inoue, how do y'all feel about Inoue saying no to the WBC belt? How y'all feel about Inoue turning down the WBC belt? How y'all feel about that? Spence, yeah, I don't see Spence, no way. But Terrell Knox, hey, everybody's nothing wrong with Terrell Knox's opinion. You see, I didn't like shit on his opinion. I was like, man, you crazy as fuck and all that. No, because nobody wants to get like made to look like a fool or disrespected. I get it, you know what I mean? And that's why I'm like going to say, you know what I mean? I respect your opinion. I just don't give it to Spence. You feel me? I think hands down, it is Naoya Inoue, fighter, boxer of the year. Hands down. I mean, hands down. You feel me? Through what he's done. And this wonderful fight of the year he gave us. I just giving it to him. Yeah. Do you think that was a good decision for Inoue? Naoya. Now, we think it was great for the sport of boxing. But do you think it was a good decision for Naoya Inoue as far as the politics and the people he signed to in Top Rank? Do you think Top Rank wanted to see Naoya Inoue do that? That's a question. Give me your answers. Do you think Top Rank is happy that Naoya Inoue turned down the WBC belt? That's the answer. Everybody give me your best and insightful, thorough comments for that. Please. And WBC don't like that. The WBC want everybody to put their belt around their waist. So I know Suleiman. How do you think Suleiman felt with that as well? I have to regard the WBC with some shred of respect to have a feeling about some of their sales totems. Okay. Great comment, Coron Bread. Yeah, Spence defeated Tiny Garcia and took the easy route. His words in Porter. Yeah, he took the easy route that turned out to be a goddamn mountain. Luis Nero. So y'all think, who's this guy Luis Neri? So everybody now, so this guy Luis Neri is really, really good, and y'all think Inoue is ducking Luis Neri? WBC is corrupt as hell. They choose their mandatories and give paid exempts when it suits them. Yeah, this shit they just did with the fucking, oh man. Why does it seem like they keep digging themselves in a deeper hole? They first did a franchise, and now they're making exemptions. That's what I'm saying. Motherfuckers got their microscope on them. They gotta tighten up. They gotta tighten up like shit, bro. They gotta tighten up. Running ab, unify 160, then jump up and knock out the light heavyweight champ. All right, running ab, I feel you. Peace and pugilism. I still don't. He's not fighter of the year. To me, it's Naoya Inoue, Mauricio Suleiman. Canelo had a great year, but it wasn't a fight. His fights did not bring the excitement out the fans. The fight itself, like Naoya Inoue did, and that's why Naoya gets the nod, without a doubt. And he won the Muhammad Ali Trophy this year. He done won, dude. He got all the belts and the Ali Trophy. I'm telling you, I think he's going to leapfrog. I think he's going to get Fighter of the Year. Y'all heard it said here first. Y'all heard it said here first. So if you get it, say a motherfucking mag was ahead of the curve. Troy Graham, peace and pugilism to you, sir. Big up. WBC is making a joke of themselves. They did more damage to boxing in the last few years than anything. They did more damage in the last couple of months. They did more damage to themselves in the last few months. You know what I'm saying? If Ruiz beats AJ again, he could be up there for Fighter of the Year, in my opinion. Yeah, he can. He can. You know what I'm saying? He can. He's going to be a candidate. He's going to be a candidate. Canelo's going to be a candidate. Naoya Inoue, definitely a candidate. You know what I'm saying? But I think Naoya Inoue is going to, he might edge them all. I think he's going to edge them all. Sui Yard, the WBC has always been corrupt. Inoue's #1 fighter. He shocked the world. True indeed, Deanna 84, and that's why he could be. He can get the nod. He could get up there. He can win it too. So it's up for grabs for a lot of people. But he can win it. But I don't think they're gonna give it to Canelo after half the boxing world is calling it what it was with Kovalev. I think they're not going to give it to Canelo, and I think Canelo need to like sell underneath the radar for a minute. Y'all feel me? Victor Penn, is Bob Arum holding the fights back? Loma requested franchise title. I don't know if Loma requested, but I mean, your boy Moretti said we requested it. Yeah, to Duck Haney and Tank, and he's matching Crawford against a bum. Yeah, but like the thing is, you don't need the franchise title. You don't need to get franchise champion to freaking, well, hey, Terrell Knox, good comment. Good comment. A lot of people saying he's ducking him, but yeah, good comment. What it is that he's going to fight Teofimo Lopez or Richard Comey, the winner of that match. And so, yeah, That's a good point. You know what I mean? I can't disagree with it. You know what I mean? I can't, it's just, it is what it is. I can't say you're wrong, that's what I should say. It's a lot of shit. You know what I mean? But man, just let's give all respect to Naoya Inoue for the Boxing Logics United Fighter of the Year. He is Boxing Logics United 2019 Fighter of the Year. White, Russell, Haney, and Farmer should get together and form a new boxing murderers row. You goddamn right. You're right. And definitely put Gary Russell on the top of that list. Gary Russell, the most avoided fighter the last 4 or 5 years in boxing, last 3 years in boxing. Gary Russell Jr. Mr. Gary Russell Jr. is the most ducked fighter 2019, 2018, and so on. Hands down. Hands down, in my opinion. That's Crawford's mandatory, though, and Manny and Earl don't want that bud smoke. No, I don't think they do either. So he can't take a unification fight. So he has to fight his mandatory. Great comment, Suleiman. Chris James, peace and pugilism, baby. What's up? Thank you, Chris James. What you think of Naoya Inoue being a boxer of the year? Kavalauskas ain't a bum either. Hell nah. Toby Bartlett, Boxing Jedi. Then in live last night on Corruption. All facts, worth a watch. Boxing Jedi, all right. I'm going to check it out tonight for sure. Loma beating the Comey TO winner will make him undisputed. No, it don't. No, it don't. Because he doesn't have the belt. He has a franchise tag, okay? A franchise champion status that's non-transferable. So it cannot be considered for him being undisputed champion at all. So I disagree with you, Koran Bread. Respect your comment, though. But the boxer world starchly disagrees with you because he's a franchise champion. Mauricio Suleiman said it out of his mouth, that is not a belt. It's a emeritus status, a nomination. So if it's non-transferable, then it can't be considered a notch to help him be undisputed. No way, shape, form. Sorry. So I strongly disagree with you because it doesn't go along with the facts. Haney has the belt. So Lomachenko, if he beats Teofimo and Comey has the IBF, if he beats Teofimo, he is a unified champion. If he comes back and beats Devin Haney and takes that WBC strap from Devin Haney, the shit that's actually around the belt, not an emeritus status, but the belt itself, then yes, he's undisputed. I agree with that, though. But great comment, sir. Does this Alfredo Santiago guy have a pulse? Devin Haney is fighting him tomorrow. Do you think this is the best competition Haney could fight? No. Suleiman is not. But they're keeping Haney busy. This is what Haney's doing. They're keeping him busy. And remember, the first 30 fights up by Canelo Alvarez, nobody knew who they were, for the most part. Canelo's first 30 fights, who were they? Can you name them? No. So same with Julio Cesar Chavez. You can't name them. That's been a practice that, Mexicans been using a long time. They've been fighting a lot of people in their circuits down there, not big names, but it helps blow up their record. And that's what Haney did. Haney was fighting in Mexico. You know what I mean? So he's doing it. So he's staying busy, sharpening tools. So anybody getting out ring with him, he's going to be fresh and on point. You know what I mean? Is it going to test him? No. Haney needs what Inoue got yesterday morning. Haney needs that for us to really see what Haney can give. So do Shakur, you know what I'm saying? And so do Tank. So I'm being real. They need the type of fight that Inoue had versus Donaire, so we can really see what they got in them and what they're made of. So if you agree with me, or if you think this comment I just said was wise and true, say yep, because I do believe that. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Chavez fought for a decade before he was noticed. Fucking what, 60 and fucking no. And then everybody like, well, who was he fought? Because goddamn, he was fighting in Mexico. Yeah. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So the Mexicans been doing that forever. And they come with these blowing up, Julio Cesar Chavez. Canelo Alvarez did the same thing. You feel me? And, it makes them look better than what they actually are, because you see this record, you know what I mean? They're the standout in their country, but when they come over here, then the talent gap is closed tremendously. And Chavez's first loss was versus Pernell Whitaker. I'm gonna put that out in the air again. It's not gonna be said, but Pernell Whitaker was robbed versus Julio Cesar Chavez. I have to say that because the late great has transcended, but the whole boxing world saw it, and they agree. And it was on HBO. They agree. Josh Taylor is also candidate for. Yes, but it was nowhere near. And DT3, we was talking about that. That shit did not show the technical, the expertise, the skill, the exchanges of punches, the just overall, showcase of two boxers. Taylor Prograis wasn't nowhere near the level Inoue and Donaire was. It didn't have those scares like that. It didn't have the drama like that. No fighter got significantly hurt where you thought motherfuckers about to get knocked out. Either one of them. It wasn't a fight of the year. It gets up there in the top 5, and I give it 5. It's in the top, it's up there. But Derevyanchenko, Triple G, Inoue, Naoya, Spitz. So if you want to get Josh Taylor and Prograis number 5, I ain't gonna argue with you. But it wasn't up there. It's like I can name 4. Hooker, Ramirez, even though it was a stoppage, it was a hell of a fight while it lasted. It was too many fights. It was a handful of fights, about 4 or 5 fights that was more exciting than Taylor and Prograis. It was some fights that was just much more exciting. That fight was good, but what y'all saying, man? Y'all here tripping. Running Reb 91. Peace and pugilism. Sweet P was great. Sweet P was a legend. R.I.P. Peace and pugilism. Not fighter with his two win. What you mean? Prograis got robbed, in my opinion. The commentary was disgustingly biased and gave Regis 0 credit for his body punching. Terrell Knox, okay. I think it was a very tight fight when I watched it again. And it could have went. The fight could have went either way. You right, Terrell Knox, great comment. The fight could have went either way. John, you don't need patience when you can just find openings and pick locks. We got to see how Inoue settles into his craft as he hits his prime. I think he's selling it. Look, the World Boxing Series, that fight last night is going to have him selling it real good. Will Inoue go undefeated or something? No, I don't think so. But he has a chance to win every fight he gets in. He has a great possibility of winning. He can win any fight he gets in, I see it. He has the skill set. Real talk. Victor Penn Mayweather isn't close to Whitaker style. James Tony McCallum, sure. Whitaker, no. Mayweather isn't close to Whitaker's style. I don't know, Troy. I mean, Whitaker was great. Whitaker's a legend. Mayweather's a legend. I think they're close. I think they were close. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I think Floyd Mayweather had better offensive ability than Whitaker. And Whitaker was better. Floyd was slightly better. Floyd was better offensively. Whitaker was better defensively. And so somewhere around the line, that was going to be a hell of a fight, though. That's what I'm saying. We cannot sit here and say a Whitaker and Mayweather fight would not be a fight of the year. Would not be an amazing, high-level talented. I mean, that's motherfucking Goku versus goddamn Broly. That's Goku versus Broly. You know what I'm saying? Like, who you want to give it to? This shit was just banging. Yeah, which made him, but he used to show the sudden movement, which made him, he was able to also counter you better in the pocket. Floyd was, you gotta give some credit. Floyd being able to make a fighter miss, and you're standing right in front of him. Right? If you can make a fighter miss and you standing right in front of him, that's fucking amazing. And everything Whitaker did was amazing. You talking about Pernell Whitaker, I'm talking about one of my most favorite fighters of all time. So I want to give both their respect. I just don't want to, you know, I don't want shit on one to build up one. I was just going to say that was going to be a magnificent fight. Yeah, man. Mr. Two Hands. I watched that a couple of days ago. I watched that day before yesterday. It was pretty good. I like Rummy's Corner. I like Rummy's Corner. Yeah. But Pernell Whitaker's resume is amazing too. And Pernell Whitaker got robbed against Chavez. We know it. And he had the great Julio Chavez, one of the greatest of all time on his record. But, you know, Whitaker's record is good. He just was fighting back in the fucking 80s, and we wasn't there to see all his fights. You know what I'm saying? We was a little bit younger and paid good attention to him. But Mayweather is Mayweather. You know what I mean? But Inoue, who you think, okay, who y'all think will be Inoue's toughest opponent next? Who you think will give Inoue his biggest problems? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? His toughest fight after the fight he had last night. Who do you think will give him his toughest fight outside of Nonito Donaire, what he's done? Because this is about Inoue. You know what I mean? I want to keep the shot line on this homeboy and give all the fighters respects and props that they deserve. And so this one is Inoue just shined, man. Get that boy his props. You know what I mean? Yeah. I hear you. No, I hear you. At lightweight, you know what? And Pernell Whitaker, if they was fighting at 140, 135, Pernell Whitaker, I edged him a little bit over Mayweather. Edged a little bit. Because if I'm not mistaken, Pernell was southpaw, and Floyd did not do the best against southpaws early in his career. Some southpaws has hurt the shit out of Floyd. So that's why maybe Whitaker may edge, but we have to see the fight, man. I don't know. What do you mean? Sweet Pea had the wide foot stance that helped be so elusive and balanced. He was truly great. He was amazing. But so was Floyd Mayweather. Let's be honest, guys. Floyd was amazing. I don't know. It would probably be Neri. But Al says he can't come out to play. Al? Oh, Neri? Al Heyman? Let me go check a fight of Neri. Let me see what this dude Neri is like. A lot of fighters, if they're not feeling, they won't faint or move their head a lot. If fighters are not feeling like they're up against an opponent that they must respect, you'll see them quite often not move their head a lot and just explode. Do y'all notice that? If a fighter's up against somebody he know that can put that work on his ass, if he know a great fighter's up against somebody who's great as well, they'll faint, they'll move their head and everything because they respect that fighter's ability. But when they're fighting against a fighter that they really don't respect, in the back of their mind, like, I'm gonna watch this dude, they don't do no feints or head movement because they know they don't feel threatened by the fighter. That's just how it is. Real talk, man. Boxing's in a sunken place, but the last few fights we've got, 2019, the second half of 2019, let's say the last 2 or 3 months, has since June 1st, Joshua, Andy, has brought my enthusiasm back to boxing tremendously. Has brought my enthusiasm back. Boxing can get out this sunken place and be on the verge of coming up again if they manage these fighters well. You know what I'm saying? With a two-hand set. If they have no head movement, it's because they are setting up for hard power shots for a KO. They'll eat shots to give a KO blow. Yeah. Anyone who signs with PPC is 2 duck all challenge knocks. You trip. Anyone that signs with PPC is 2 duck all challenge. Y'all funny. Yeah, Haney's going to be a monster. If anybody don't think Haney ain't one of the rising future superstars of boxing, I beg to differ. He's had some of the best training a fighter can get. He's been well brought about. He's going to be all that in a bag of chips. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? It's other fighters that's going to push him and test him and test his grit, his heart, and his spirit. And guess what? We want to see those fights. He ain't the only one that has it all to be great. It's a lot of fighters too. And we want to see all those great ass fights. You know what I'm saying? PBC stands for Planning Boxing Carefully. Yeah, it is. My shit went frozen, and we've been on this joint an hour and 18 minutes. I hate that frozen shit. So guess what? We're going to end it right here and right there. Beautiful spirits, pugilist fanatics. Jonathan. Can you explain what he does in the ring that makes him A-level? First of all, punch selection. His overall skill and talent level. His freaking accuracy. Punch selection. Defense is tight. Dude, first of all, he's long and rangy as well. It should be easy to see Haney's skill set as superb. What we need to see right now is his toughness. We need to see him getting hurt and see how he fights through that deep waters and see if he can really swim. That's what we got to see left of Haney. Yeah, we got to see him against somebody like Loma, and that's what we got to see with Haney. Let's see him against somebody tough and really see, so we can really see what he's made of. But I'm out of here, beautiful spirits. Peace and pugilism to you all. I got to drop some videos later on, and I'm probably going to go live again later on. You know what I mean? Just talk with a good topic and some real good boxing talk. It's 11:30 now, so I would say shit, probably maybe around 4 or 5. You know what I mean? Probably about 5 hours from now, going in. Let me say this before I get out. Congratulations to Naoya Inoue. And congratulations to Nonito Donaire for giving us a magnificent fight in the World Boxing Super Series final. Congratulations to Naoya Inoue on winning the Ali Trophy and showing the world his wonderful grit, his heart, along with his beautiful skill set and fighting ability. And yo, respects out to him. Peace out to everybody in the world of boxing. Peace and pugilism. I see y'all later on today, sometime. One love, baby. And before I go, love, hug, enjoy your families.